I regret giving you all the late emote. Why did that stop? Okay. Hi. How the heck is everyone doing today? Thank you so much for 53 months there, you, is it? Very, very nice of you. Hello, Yuzu. Hello, Yuzen. Hello, Seribot. Wait. Hello, Big Daddy Tom. How you doing? Good of you all to join us. Even if Yuzu did pull the "my legs are sore" answer and turned off squat redeems on her channel for some reason. Right. Join up. That'll do. That one. That one. There we go. Done. Sweet. Sorry. Tea. More tea. Always more tea. How the heck is everyone doing today? Hopefully you're all having a great one. I had a very good chuckle watching it. You playing Subnautica earlier, Yuzu, and nope, my thoughts have fled. A normal occurrence around here. I try to have a thought. They build up momentum, then they stall on the starting line. Just like, ping, gone. As my thoughts fly out of my empty head. There we go. Whoop. Where are we going? Down there. Train derailed. Authorities were cleaning up the stray thoughts. Yeah. 100%. Is definitely what's occurring. Seraphim, how are you? Thinking is overrated anyway. It's true. Live a life unburdened by thoughts. Empty brain. No problems. Hakuna Matata. Find a quick way to burn 500,000 in Star Citizen. Oh, buy cargo? Oh no, Farrah called me out for turning off the redeems. Oh no, my feelings. Yeah, mostly the feeling of lactic acid building up in your legs. A feeling I'm very, very familiar with. Morning 147, how you doing? Whoop. Hey, you run your party how you want to. Not plural feelings. I only have one feeling. Is it anger? Mr. Farrow, the many pews and the bad hair day. Hey, look, I didn't do my hair today, okay? I just didn't really feel like doing it.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has... Please visit us again.
3! Hey, thanks for the 3 there. Meta, appreciate it. No, bought for new guns. I wanted to try for the Guardian MX. Didn't say the loadout. Just wanted to try to play it. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a bit rough. Hey, chat. Here we see the shark with a freaking laser beam on its head. Schoolboy error. Well, you haven't got the muscle memory down because you haven't had to save your loadout until this point. If they change how it works, you'll have to learn it. You'll have to relearn again. Like whenever they change the keybinds, you're just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. It still feels funny that they've got this the anti-fighter turret in the back still. Back to the grindstone for you on the old buying ammo, so buying stuff I can fairly heartily recommend doing some of these bigger missions to earn income. Seems to be working quite well for me. The engines appear to be shedding some photons. That's okay, I don't have the MX anymore, so I don't need to try that now. Might hit the Tiburon on a test flight, knock out the Polaris a few times. 350,000 per mission, yeah. I'm guessing if I see anyone doing TSG at the moment, it's just going to be a herd of Tiburons. The expanded armory here is very interesting. Yeah, it's a good use of the space. Even though I think, much like my one, most Tiburons are going to be soloed. Attack Cat, how are you? Okay, that's better. Right. Turn on the engines.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
All right. Press clearance. A chunk, ka-chunk, a chance, ka-thunk. Puppies. You're up. No lamp. Alright. That's okay. From 800 to 240 as soon as I started firing. And then starts heating up. Okay, so she's got more power than heat management. That's good to know. So if we drop this down to here-ish, get our power back into the coolers, that's going to be more useful. TB unlock's awesome, but very tempting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It does look very good. do really like what they've done with the art for it. And the it's a big mining laser. I have no idea if I can get this done, but I'm going to try, I guess. Hopefully before I explode. I'll probably explode. Actually, none of them are on. I was going to say if McGrady or Tiny Fish or someone are on. I know he's on game, but I don't know where he is. Also, the fact that the Tiburon doesn't have PDCs, I actually think is a really good feature for it. The fact that it is there as an Alpha Strike beam, and not as like the one resolution to everything, right?
Initiated.
Beam. You're glad there's not a one ship to rule them all. Yeah, I mean, if you get 6 people into it and you have all the turrets manned, it's probably extremely good against larger vehicles as well. But the rounds from these size 6 or size 7 guns on the turrets are quite slow, so light fighters and stuff can dodge them. It also has size 7, thank you. It also has very little armor. You just wish it kept the hammerhead? Yes, but it can get a shark paint. So, you know, worth. What I do have a little bit of a hard time with, though, is the feeling of spending another $700 on this game. It would be cool though if you get the size 7 Gatling ballistic version though. No. What is that big thing on the top that looks especially like a torpedo missile tube thing? You mean the freaking laser beam on its head? Because that's the freaking laser beam on its head. This big old spinal lazy beam. But yes, it does also look like a railgun. It's a size 10 lazy beam. Could be bigger. That's what she said. I really have gone off the deep end, haven't I, Chad? Things have gotten a lot more out of control recently. You recommend more tea? Good plan. Looks like a prototype. I really like what they've done with the sort of Aegis, like curved, tiled front edge. I think that's great. Skyclubber. Hello. 173 meters per second is not slow.
Contact.
Oh, that's our contact? Okay.
Shields on.
Contact is a Constellation series. Laser beam is most effective at around an kilometer. I have one shot. Do not miss this chance to blow them up. Or whatever.
Shields under fire. Shields under fire.
A little bit of an overheat. Middle of the thing's looking a little bit toasty. Rip.
Shields offline.
Beam citizen. Short range, yeah. I think it's one of the big trade-offs they've built into the vehicle. Trying to prevent lazy sniping with beams. Was it more 3 or 4 kilometer range? I mean, I was able to fire at 4 kilometers. And it was hitting and doing damage, but the damage fall off starts at a kilometer. From what I've been reading. I haven't tested that. But from what I understand, like when you're at a kilometer, its damage stamps up substantially. You really wish there was an easy to read heat management info on an MF2 from the pilot seat? I mean, you can set one, right? You just have to ditch the scanning panel and swap it over to your cell status, because that'll show you your heat. Let's go. Yeah, self status shows heat. For components? No, not for components. This is for the beam. For heat management on components, it is technically speaking on your power management screen. You'll see that there's like a little bar next to each of the items. If that bar goes red, or if there's like a little red arrow next to the indicator on it, that means that it's in the process of overheating. And you can do a keybind to let you scroll through this without having to focus on it. Also, if you're not using head tracking and you look at this one, you can middle click on it to get a lot more detail. Lets you easily read it. This isn't easy info to get, yeah. I agree with that one, but I think they're trying to push that information across to having a ship's engineer, right? Because they really want people to have that role on the ships, especially the larger ones like this.
75%.
Like, if I have a McGrady in my ear saying, "Sir, he's overheating badly," I'll be like, "Just give me 10 more seconds of fire." Because it's funny. At which point McGrady's probably looking around being, there's more than 10 seconds worth of fire around me already. The old component MFD came back where we had the heat influence component over an underclocking ability. Yeah, but they want to put that into a separate role so that the pilot can't do everything. I would like it to be an MFD that requires a lot more click-throughs, because that way you could have like a co-pilot or something like that do management from there without having to go to the engineers panel. But I very much understand why they've done this. Also, another reason why I'd love for Star Citizen to develop a companion app. He's gone to Plaid. Is a Starfarer. Interesting. You're running a field tablet retreat. Yeah, it really would. Also, it would be a really useful one for people who, when they move the new social module in, people who want to run all of their like clans or their orgs communication through the in-game one. If you could have a companion app to like notify people when they get messages outside of game, that'd be really useful. And there's our marker.
Shields under fire. Shields under fire.
Poop him in the snow. Ow. Copping an absolute rinsing here, Chad. Overheat. Yep, overheat. There she blows.
Shields offline.
Arr. Okay. Gas bag to have more HP than the Coney. Well, yeah, the Starfarer has a fairly substantial amount of health, which is probably for the best when I'm flying it. Let's be honest here. I'm so gonna hit something with this, chat. Go. Captain Farrow and the very large laser on his snoot. Yes. This is very satisfying to murk things with, chat. However, you could see as soon as I was taking fire, I was taking damage very quickly. Hey, rude. You're doing Yuzu proud. Hi. pushed. Right. Okay, so suffice to say that this thing going after single large targets seems to be pretty effective. But would definitely benefit from having someone to protect them. Which I think is very much the goal. Hey chat, you know how it goes. Here's an ad. I have so much schmutz on my glasses right now, chat. It's unhinged. Doing a zoom. Nearly there. Song. And we have arrived. AKA, here's Donnie.
Open panel.
That is a substantial asteroid field, chat. I'm feeling a little bit less confident doing Mark Jesus through this mud. Jeez, okay. Oh, what we got?
Shields online.
There's our contact. Cool. 20K, it is a MSR, I think. A sense of adventure. Impacted the asteroid about 8 clicks back. No, that's an 890. Huh. Alright. Well, good luck me, I guess. Hello, Alan. How you doing?
Shields under fire.
go. Taking a lot of hits here, chat. I'm also being outmaneuvered by an 890 jump, so that's another issue. Heat issues. Okay. That 890 really doesn't care about me. Looking at that damage map, I'm doing no damage to it, and it's absolutely hosing the front of my ship. What if I do this? Overheat. Was anyone else did we want a video today? Yeah, a little bit. I very much understand why though, because I already did 3 videos for this one. But also, I feel like the community is going to deliver on content on this pretty thoroughly. What is? I'm really not doing any damage to this. Ship is going to explode. Overheating again. It's like it's not really doing any hull damage unless I'm hitting a component behind it. All beam ships are solar ships. Can confirm. If they didn't want me to solo it, why would they give it a laser?
Shields offline.
Ship's dead. Ship's dead. Yeah, got absolutely rinsed. Solo? Yeah. Just me. Because I make terrible life choices. Actually, I can try the abandoned ship or auto repair. Yeah, that second one probably is the right would have been the better choice. Ship has already been soft death because it's not getting a ship status.
Engines destroyed.
That is an issue. I would argue that is definitely an issue. Not have any interaction points. Interesting.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Engines online.
I've got no power. Both power plants are out. Jim, she's a glass cannon. Scotty, you got 10 minutes. I'm sure it's fine. There's a good thing there's such a conveniently located airlock to... Wait, no there isn't. Blue. Down, please. We're good? He's fine. She went kaboom, chat. Buccaneers like, sup? Nerds. I have a longer range version of this tractor beam. Liz. Oh wow. Little fleet. Look at him. Technically a CCU changed the eye assault. Interesting. Even with the bugs, you still like it? I mean, I still like it. Also, for those who weren't aware, there is going to be a outage on Star Citizen in about 7 hours or so. 7 hours and a bit. They're going to be offline for about 6. Picked up a CCU from the assault to the Tiburon. Oh, interesting. And down for 6 hours. Yeah, it's offline for about 6 hours. Which is a whole thing. You picked up CCU from the assault to the Tiburon. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and it is how it is, right? It's also like right in the middle of Australian peak time, because that's like 10 p.m. our time. The assault will have a place for cargo in the space gameplay. Yeah, it's true. It will. 100%. Chat. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna lose my Star Kitten mug and my 2 potted plants. Alas. Are you playing later? Okay. I was hoping it would fly closer to me. Also, it's $100 ironclad. So, well, that would help a lot. I thought I was doing well with my $380 Carrack. I'm gonna come rescue Farah. No, don't. It's really not worth it. I was just hoping they'd fly close to me so I could hop on. It'd be like, yo ho! Ooh, maybe. Come on. No. I should have bought my emotional support fire extinguisher. The beacon system is not supporting transport beacons right now. Love that they all follow it along like little fishies. Look at them. I'd love to think I did a lot of damage. I did do many numbers worth of damage. I did not, however, do enough damage. So, I got pulled apart in the process. Alas! Dead idiot. Flying across your screen. Oh, okay, I'm Terra. Okay. I had no idea where I'd saved to. I'll be back in a second while I respawn, because I need to use... The emotional damage is what caused the 8. No, you scratched its paint. It's true. I did. I ruined its paint. I was really working on getting my TTP down.
Sweet cool treat everyone loves.
I love that I really have just embraced running around like a goofy absolute fool. Anyway.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
How long is the claim time on it? Another 35 minutes, so it's probably hour and a half. Not too bad. Hour and a half is pretty okay. What have we got here? F8. Oh, okay.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
How do I do this? I'll do it this way. Actually, I did wonder. Haven't checked the numbers today. So close, chat. So close. They're $11 million away from $1 billion. So close. Hopefully they bring back the rewards to everyone celebrating milestones. They previously, when they hit like 100 million, they gave everyone a little plaque. I can do it, Farrah. Push them over the mark. Single-handedly. No. Warbond Redeemer, okay. Tiburon, obviously. The Eclipse with the bomb makes it so much more entertaining. Like the missile, so the torpedoes were great, but the Eclipse having the bomb is going to be so hecking funny when they do ground missions. I'm very excited for that. The Aegis Complete Pack, $11,000. What does that give you? For the complete pack. Vulcan Vanguard, Tiburon, Saber Peregrine, Saber Firebird, Saber Comet, Saber Tally. Doesn't have the Saber Raven. Not complete. Not a complete pack. Tally, Dema, Claimer, Nautilus, Javelin, Idris P, not the M. Okay. Hammerhead, Valiant, Gladius, Eclipse, and then the 4 Avengers. It lies! Yeah, it's missing a couple. It's missing the Idris M. It's missing the Saber Raven. There's one other one I was just thinking of. Nope, Brain's gone on holiday. We're good. Brain has gone on holiday. I had one of these for so freaking long. I really, really, really like it. I just don't have it right now. Nobody told me there'd be games like these. Strange games indeed, Farah. Most peculiar, yes. $3,000 for a Javelin. Javelin's going to probably come moderately soon. Not soon, but moderately soon. We're renegade and buybacks, and you can still consider getting back out. Yeah, it's just a good ship. The problem that I have is I've got so many ships that do the same purpose. And the landing gear on it is still scuffed. You wouldn't love the Redeemer, but you can't get over the interior design. That's entirely fair. It sucks. It sucks a lot less than it used to. You have Squadron 242 with your Avenger Titan package? Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely don't get rid of that then. Yeah, Javelin. Javelin's the ship I was thinking of that's not in the lineup on the Aegis complete pack. There we go. Thanks, Brain. You got there eventually. Just took the long way, the scenic route to get there. Yeah. Wait, is there a Javelin in there? There must be if it's in there. Okay, there is a Javelin in there. Never mind. A Havilin. Not to be confused with a Javelina.
Got it.
I think it's... I don't think it's gonna show it. Hang on, I'm just gonna see if I can find it. See, chat, this is the trick, is if I just go ahead and buy myself a another $3,500 worth of starships, I can get myself a free F8C Lightning. Yay. It's not the placement. Why would you put the armory ready? Yeah, no, it's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb, but it is what it is. I don't think we'll get a rework on that thing. I think they are treating it as a sunk cost fallacy at that point. Yeah. Anyway. That one. There we go.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Threat came to headquarters a little while ago.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
So go for it, free ship. Yeah, well, is it free? Feels like it's about as free as we are. More tea. Now I've insurance claimed it, so I might have to check my ammo. Oh, I don't. Apparently. Oh no, I landed this thing. I didn't actually insurance claim it. We're good. Haha. Why head track no work? Head track, please work. Yes, work, not no work. Yes, work. It turned itself off. Una memento. Yes. Just took a little while. Request clearance. Fix up my weapon configs. There we go. Yeah, this location has this issue, doesn't it? It tries to request to the blank location.
Takeoff complete. Shields offline.
You want any quantum there? No, you're not. There we go. Peter Pedal, let's go there. I only did the whole D price increase. You might be able to buy the Tiburon. Ah. Yeah, but the whole D is still
Is now on.
a theoretical ship, unfortunately. Yeah, again, I don't really play much of the upgrade game. The best I could probably do would be I've got a $385 Carrack, which I could then go to the Deemer with the War Bond deal, and then the what's it called, Tiburon, if I wanted to just buy it. No, it's on the other. Alright, brain no worky goodly. Join party. Very underpriced versus the Hull B. Yeah. You don't see any for the Tiburon? I don't either. It's funny though. It is funny. So I'd be going from. Never mind. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd be going 385 to the Carrack, and then Carrack to that's 110. You steal the Liberator for some reason? Well, it's in the eternal hope that it gets good, right? And also if they add a gameplay loop from moving people's vehicles around. The Carrack offers so much more. Yeah, but laser beam. Yeah, so we'll be looking at yeah, 495. Is it firepower? Yeah. The Carrack doesn't have a lot of firepower. The Tiburon is brutal. It's hilarious though. It is hilarious. With extra crew, I'm guessing it's way better, but I just hosed a couple of bounties. Hey, Richter, thanks for the big odd raid. Welcome to those coming across from Richter's channel. Hopefully you had a great time. If you did come over from Richter's channel, please make sure you click through their name, click on the follow button, make sure you're notified when they go live. Yeah, I just did a couple of the bounties with the Tiburon, and it was all going well until I got to an 890 jump. They said it flies worse than a brick. I've already flown the Tiburon. Did cargo and trigger that Tiburon? Nice! I just realized I have no idea why I'm flying here, chat. There's nothing I can do to that.
Bottom drive is now up.
So it does what the Liberator is supposed to do. Yeah, the Ironclad Assault versus the Tiburon. Yeah.
Shields offline.
Were you having a lot of fun in it there, Tiny Fish? McGrady was saying that his experience with it has been, you definitely receive damage whilst doing it. The ICs are really flying bricks in their shape like it. It's true. You went again to Perseus? Oh dear. If you can hose the turret down with the laser beam, you can like remove the ability for a Perseus to do anything to you pretty quickly. You won then the fighters took your engines? Yeah, sounds about right. I got rinsed when I was trying to take out a 890 jump because I started to not be able to damage the 890 reliably. I could only damage it if I was aiming for components after a while, which I think again is that issue they're having with damage passing on to the hull HP. Or if they target your big gun, well then you're hosed, aren't you? You sort of worry where the Polaris sits now. I think the Polaris is still sitting in the do massive damage to hull situation. Once someone's taken out, you know, PDCs and lowered the shields, if you can give them a big old boot with the Polaris torpedoes, they really hit hard. Though, of course, the argument is that what you can do in the Polaris, you can do in the Idris with the torpedo pack. Only better. The get out of here laser on the Tiburon seems underpowered. Sort of. I think it's partly because it's of some damage hierarchy bugs from what I can tell. No more laser? I went explode. I exploded. It happens. A lot. More than I should admit. YouTubers in? Paris flying. Can confirm. I had a terminal case of the stupids. Happens to the beat of us. Yes. Can confirm. And the rest of us. You have a skin you're keen to see on the F8C, hoping to check it out before downtime. What skin? What skin, Seraphim? Hey, you're corrupting my chat.
Shields online.
Odin is tomorrow. Red Dragon or something? Red and Gold one? Oh, the Chinese New Year one from last year. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. I do like it. I've owned my F8. I've only got this one, which is the Night Stalker livery. And I had, what was the other one I had? I'm just going through my list of pledges to try to find the answer. Sort of get through the mountain of Alliance aid rewards to be able to find where it is. And then the Luminalia ones. I've got the Nightweaver paint, which is this one. Resource drive drops. Right, that's my Polaris paint. Quasar one. The heck is it? The folding inkjet's bigger, they can't see pointless at the current size. It's literally just like to tick the box of fits within the boundings that the vehicle was required to. It's just ticking a box. I don't think I don't treat them as any functional part. I've got that stupid purple paint for the 2954 best in show skin. Oh, it's ugly. F7 skin. Why am I wish they'd give me a search button in my pledges. No, that's it. I've only got those two. And the stock one. You'll never set the F8C until we decide we want to sell you the F8C. It's true. Official team squads. No, he didn't. Quick chat, type more messages so I don't have to admit it. Yeah, of course. None of you type more messages when I ask you to. Frame rate. You kind of want to get a two-seat ship? Honestly, my most recommended two-seat ship to people is the Cutlass Black, or if you're looking to spend a bit more than that one, the Asgard, which is just a bigger Cutlass Black in my mind.
Engines offline.
Gosh, dang it. Betrayal most expected. No, Asgard's the it's the same hull, but with the really big cargo bay in the back. Yuuzhan. You're thinking about the Valkyrie, which is the big dropship.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Asgard's not the dropship version. The Valkyrie is the dropship version. Asgard could be a vehicle dropship, yeah. Yeah, this thing. I just treat it as a giant Cutlass Black. Because it's 2 people, does it really well. And you can carry more stuff. Big cuddy, yeah. Yeah. It's a big cuddy that can fit a tonk. Not that you'd ever want to bring a tonk, but you know, you could. Switch drop seats for drop vehicles, sort of. Also less guns, and the big multi-point, and the big missile launcher on the top. But yeah, it's pretty great.
Your vehicle has placed visitors again.
Look at that little cutie. With above the ground vehicle weapons get, I don't see why not. Just be dogfighting in reverse and the Nova out the back. As you're running away, you got the Nova just yeeting shells at them. Like the early on when the Nova got released, how people would fly around in the Carrack and the 890 jump with Novas on their front deck. And they're bonking light fighters. Look at this little cutie patootie chat. Though once again has ship lighting bugs, because the ship lighting bugs are the one things that persist through every patch. Oh, there we go. That's much better. There we go. A bit better. But yeah, the little Miss Starlight has such an adorable little ship. It's a feature now, the lighting bugs. Yeah, you're not wrong. I hate that you're not wrong, but you're not wrong. Starlight is a star life. You might have made poor choices again. You stopped by at twitch.tv/Farasalt. A game channel isn't just Star Citizen? Not really. My Discord is an amateur's attempt at making it a popular Discord that I haven't maintained in any meaningful way since launching it. And Chili's like, I will fix your Discord. I'm like, yes. And then I promptly forget what I was doing. Yeah, 100%. 10 streak, we're going streaking! Ah! Sorry. What? You see your plans for a feature model. You contemplated sending me the link to my feature, to your model. So that was
Space!
I agree. That was a plan that I had for a April 1st stream. But I firmly believe in committing to a bit. So it was going to be like a custom model based off Star Citizen ship chan. But then I kind of thought a lot more about it, and I feel like doing a VTuber character, especially a female presenting VTuber character as a bit, was a bit disrespectful. Thanks, words. So I chose not to. Even though I had the program downloaded and stuff to make it all work, I just decided that I wasn't going to do it because, yeah, doing it as a bit feels like it's devaluing VTuber streaming. Get the pros in general. Boat! Oh, the Azure Lane ones. Oops. Oops. The 40k one? Are they? I wouldn't know. You bought one Azure laden ship, a 40k ship, and the Bismarck 41. Why? You do what you do. The Cross of Dawn. It's a tier 8 cruiser. Yeah, it's Warhammer 40,000, tier 8 Warhammer 40,000 cruiser. Oh, it's a mines. Okay, there you go. There, let's go. Oh, it's the right type of vehicle at least. Refueling mode, that's good. There you go, chat. There is in fact a way to make the visibility of the mist ship even worse. Requested docking permission. There we go. Hello there. I'm here to dock with you. That way a bit. Up easy a little bit. Back it up. Undo us. What's our fuel request on this one? Do 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 do. A to see you. You got it. And a little bit of the old open that. Stop that. Bye, buddy. Fly safe. So back out of refuel mode. There we go. Had a little over 700, so you just speed by getting the ships. Oh. Please don't go into credit card debt before games if you can. Oh, RKS runs doing some runs. Pass. Sorry. Last time I joined one of those ones, we ended up challenged by the servers. No, that Carla's gonna be more gas than I have, isn't it? Yeah, all good, bud. I'm not the boss of you. You do you.
Hi.
Hi.
McGrady said that I should come and annoy you.
That's fair. That definitely seems like something he'd do.
Did you join off of us, or are you on your own server?
Yeah, I did. Good old Grady. It's true.
You did join. So you're on my server currently?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was about to log out, so I figured I'd ask first.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm just out here doing a couple of refuel runs for people. I did a couple of Tiburon runs, got a couple of them down, and then came across an 890 jump, which I did quite a lot of damage with. And then I got then the 890 jump stopped taking damage from like normal hull damage. I needed to start doing component damage only. So I got exploded while I was trying to do that. But it is a very satisfying vehicle.
Yeah, I'm over in Pyro, but I'm already head over to Nyx. I'm assuming that's where you're at.
I am at Nyx, yeah.
And I'll bring my Tiburon.
I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. I actually don't know how long I'm gonna stream for today. I'm actually thinking about ending things very early because my my brain's giving me a hard time. What are you planning to do tonight? I was gonna go and do some lazy beaming, but my brain's giving me a hard time. You can probably tell when I have a hard time focusing on the game.
Well, No, I get it. I mean, I was heading that way anyway because I want to try to get the that smuggler Van Duel mission unlocked. And I'm pretty like
Oh,
two-thirds of the way there on the final one.
the TWG ones, the tactical strike groups. We're not with me.
No, well, I meant the one where you get the Van Duel and the cryo chambers.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm almost there, so if I get that unlocked, then we can start running those and pulling the
Nice.
ship components out of there.
Yeah.
Approved to dock.
Not to mention it's $1 million payout, and I don't know how it is now, but I used to solo those, so
Yeah, they were very much soloable. You just had to knock out the like traversing between the different locations bit. Was a bit annoying as a solo.
I had a couple different methods that I would do it. The Polaris was the easiest as far as with the PDCs,
Yeah.
and then I got that Asperian, the
Prowler?
utility. I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, the Prowler, the
Yeah.
utility.
Yep.
Because you can get that thing if you put all stealth grade A components on it.
Yeah.
It's like 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer visibility range.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it.
So yeah, you just go and hit the site and boost out of there, and then the Van Duel were like, where'd he go?
Nice.
Docking launch started. Docking launch started.
Yeah, those those dual minutes, so the frozen Van Duel ones are quite fun actually, especially if you do the bounty to
Hey,
turn
it's
them in.
Dee Dee again. Looks like we got you booked for a refueling job.
I never
Well,
got a chance to
be
do
safe
that
out there.
part of it, to actually turn in the cryo chambers.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, looks like you just arrived, so I'm going to patch you into the
I
client.
collected a whole bunch of them, and then that
Look
whole
at
thing
that.
bugged out.
Contract complete.
Okay.
Always good to see. Anyway, get some rest, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, there was a
Hiya, Dee Dee here.
mission that had you. I think you were turning them into functioning ASD.
What would
for
we
that
do
mission.
without folks forgetting to top off, huh? Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Okay,
1 sec.
now that you're on site, I'll get you patched in with the client. Wayfarer could use a few more pilots like you, that's for sure. Enjoy the pay, and I'm sure we'll have another contract for you soon.
So I'll be a minute or two while I quantum. I'm going to run an ad break while I wait for it. Hello again. Sorry about that. Yeah, shut things down. Hey, take care of yourself, Zombie Wolf. Have a good one, bud. Hey, Tony, I'm sorry that I've kind of flaked on you a bit.
No, dude, you're fine. I just checking in to say hi and see how you're doing.
Well, the answer is mostly good, but also stressed. it's yeah.
You were talking about buying property. That's pretty damn stressful.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, man, you don't no need to apologize to me. You know, I just go with the flow.
Docking won't start. No, it hasn't. I feel like this ship just likes to say the word docking. Also, I really... this game is testing my patience when it comes to waiting out the next generation of processors rather than upgrading my 5800X 3D now. Because my frame rate drops so much. You're back. I was about to report an abandoned Starlight. Starbright first. Starlight I see tonight. It's okay. Can you report a massive number of abandoned Tiburons? Hey, one of the good things about the Tiburon right now, though, is it doesn't have a docking collar, so it always gets a hanger. Which is not always going to be a good thing in the future, but for right now, it's a fantastic thing.
Touchdown! Landing complete.
Well, I was talking to McGrady about this earlier.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I think they should do is that rear turret for both the Tiburon and the Hammerhead.
Yep.
Make it like the chin turret on the Retaliator, that it's recessed in and the seat doesn't come up until you actually call for it.
Yeah.
And then they could put the docking collar to go out the rear.
Yeah, maybe. The other one I'd be interested in them doing is making that rear turret, because it already sort of slides down a bit. Make it like the rear turret on the RSI Scorpius, how it can move from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be an interesting way to do it as well, is give it a lot more coverage.
Yeah, I mean, especially because that's the only anti-fighter.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong, I've seen some people flying the TB1 around, and just because they're unlikely to hit does not stop people from firing at fighters with those size 7.
Oh yeah, you connect and it's gonna be a world of hurt.
Like, connect. Your everything is broken. Oh no.
I mean, it's not quite as effective as the getting hit by the Perseus, but it's still pretty bad.
That's very true.
McGrady found that out yesterday.
Bob. Ow.
So I should be on tomorrow, but after that I won't be on until like next Tuesday.
All right. Oh, you're back onto rotation.
Yeah, then I'm working an extra day, so for American holiday, it's time and a half.
I mean, that feels almost worth it. I'm on a really odd contract for my work, so when I work public holidays here in Australia, and the reason why I work all of them is to get double time and a half.
Yeah.
Or a day in lieu. And I'm like, I'm gonna take the extra money, please.
Yeah, that's like working a day and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
Without doing the work.
Exactly. So take the extra money. Chat, I'm going to wander off with very little warning on this one. I apologize, I was only about an hour and a half. I was planning on streaming longer, but the Mind Gremlins are playing with me. So I'm going to go and try to be productive and get something done. There's a reasonable chance I'm just going to go and get a haircut and say that I've completed a task for today. even though I don't really need one. I do want to shorten my hair a little bit though. It's a bit long and unwieldy at the moment. Bit of a pain to do. Anyway, I should be on tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I'm on it earlier. Yeah, I am going to wind things up. I do apologize. Thank you for joining me, Tiny Fish. And thank you for joining me in chat, everyone else.